guys, welcome back to Stories in STEAM. So we are in our last week of our fall reading session. And you guys know what happens next week? We don't have story times, but what else is coming up next week? Thanksgiving. Yeah. Also, my birthday is coming up, which is super exciting. I'm very excited for my birthday, but also for Thanksgiving because we get all of the cool food, like mashed potatoes. Potatoes are my favorite food, you guys. But also, pie. Do you guys have a favorite type of pie? All right. I love all pie. I like French silk pie. I like pumpkin pie. I like apple pie. I like blueberry pie. They're all good. But today, I have a pumpkin to go with our Thanksgiving and pumpkin pie. So maybe you guys saw in our Halloween video, I did one of my favorite experiments, elephant toothpaste in a jack-o'-lantern. So it would be kind of lame of me to do elephant toothpaste in a pumpkin again, right? You guys would be like, Miss Dana, we already saw this. This isn't new. So I am going to make something else in this pumpkin. The top is off. Does it look like anything to you guys right now? Right. The first thing I'm going to do is combine a tablespoon of soap and a tablespoon of baking soda. Okay? This is a teaspoon. I need this one. It says tablespoon. So we'll do our baking soda first. There we go. Got my tablespoon of baking soda. And a tablespoon of soap. And I'm just gonna mix it. Then I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of water. 1, 2. I'm gonna pour all of this into here. Scoop my baking soda soap mixture. I'm gonna do half a cup of vinegar. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Ready? I'm gonna pour it in here. Do you guys see can you see that? The pressure is building. Do you guys see? Oh, it's coming up, it's coming up. What does this kind of remind you of? Does it remind you guys of anything? Ready, here we go. It's gonna come out. Do you guys see that big? Do you guys see those big bubbles there? Oh, wow, look at that. It's erupting just like, well, kind of like a volcano. Look at that. So we've got all these bubbles, which what do the bubbles tell us? What is happening? We know that these bubbles are trapped air, so there is gas being formed inside of my pumpkin, right? So just like a volcano, we have the magma, right? Which is like molten earth. So it's melting, and it's lighter than rock, which means it rises up. And then what happens is that there's gas forming inside of it, which causes those big bubbles just like these. Pop! Just like these bubbles. And as that happens, it builds up pressure until it explodes, right? What do you guys think? What would have happened if I had put the lid on here? Do you guys think it would have exploded it off? I'm gonna add more baking soda. And then I'm gonna pour more vinegar in. And then I'm gonna quickly put this lid on. Or not the lid, but like the cap of my pumpkin, and we're gonna see what happens. Look at that! Did you guys see how it pushed it? The pressure pushed it up so that all of that bubble could come out. Just like we see with a volcano. Pretty cool. You can see it kind of like rising and falling as those bubbles come up. And that pressure and pop, and my lid kind of goes. That right now I'm doing it with my hand, but you guys can kind of see that. So that's pretty cool. Volcanoes happen because of pressure, right? And so it can either be caused by bubbles, gas bubbles in the magma, or water that gets into the magma, and the magma is super, super, super hot. It heats up our water real fast. And then what happens when we get really, really, really hot water? It makes steam. And steam is another type of gas. And that steam also adds pressure until poof, it explodes. It comes out of our volcano. So, I hope that you guys thought the pumpkin volcano was cool. I thought it was cool. And it gave us a chance to use pumpkins again. I love pumpkins so much, and I'm always sad at the end of October when it's like done being pumpkin season. You guys have probably already gotten rid of your like pumpkins from Halloween if you had them. But if you have not, and you're trying to figure out what do I do with them, you can either try this with baking soda and vinegar at home, or we would love for you guys to donate your pumpkins that you're done with, if they're starting to get mushy or anything like that, to the Herbs Alive Foundation in South Euclid. So the tortoise is there, and the turtles will super love you guys if you do that. So that's a fun thing. If you don't want to make a baking soda vinegar pumpkin, or if your parents say, that's too messy, we're not doing it. Parents, am I right? Never let us have any fun. Just kidding, parents, I love you guys. Thank you for watching these videos with your kids. That was my pumpkin eruption, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I thought that an eruption would be a good way to end this session, so I hope you guys also thought that, and I hope that you guys will come back soon. Thank you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.